Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this DC Universe Classic Sinestro figure. This is from Wave 20, Figure 5. This is Yellow Lantern Sinestro in packaging. And on the back, shows a picture of Sinestro in a very awkward pose. And here's his biography and statistics. And other figures that are available. This wave actually looks pretty good. We got Hawk, Dove, Red Arrow, Green Arrow, Sinestro, White Lantern Flash, and Reverse Flash, and to build Necron. So let's get this guy out of packaging. Alright, and here's Sinestro outside of packaging. He comes with Yellow Lantern, and here's the Necron head that he comes with. Kind of not liking the Necron head too much. Looks kind of generic. Doesn't look too exciting, but it's a nice piece nonetheless. Get a little closer. Not a whole lot to say about this head. And then let's get back to Sinestro. Here's the head sculpt. Did a pretty good job, actually. And the body, it's basically a generic body. Other figures have already used this body before. Which one was that? The Black Lantern. There was one character, Abensor. He uses the same body too. It's a really skinny body, and yellow symbol, the Yellow Lantern symbol, and they added a collar on him for the Sinestro figure, which would be nice if it was actually sculpted on there, but you could definitely tell it's a separate piece, and colors aren't even the same. The collar is a lot lighter than his body. Otherwise, paint job on this figure is really nice. I didn't see that many flaws with this. And here's a Yellow Lantern symbol, this bicep area. And there's your Yellow Lantern belt thingy, and that's just a generic lantern. It's just painted yellow, molded in yellow plastic. And yeah, and as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, shoulders a ball hinge, bicep there's a swivel, hinge elbows, swivel wrist. And then the chest, there's a hinge joint, and then the swivel waist, and then these DCUC hip joints, and then the thighs, there's a cut joint, and then hinge knees and hinge ankles. And here's a side view of Sinestro, back view, and the other side. And as far as his height, Sinestro stands about 6.5 inches tall. And let's do a size comparison between this one and the DC Direct one. And when you compare them side by side, you could clearly see the DC Direct one wins over this Mattel version. Even though the Mattel one has way more articulation, sculpting wise, I have to give it to the DC Direct one. It's way nicer. Head sculpt is way nicer, actually. See this one, the DC Direct one. Check out that face. And the Mattel one, kind of cartoony. This is more comic-like. Well, this one's more of a cartoon-like. And you can see the DC Direct one has raise portions on his uniform, while this one, the yellows are just painted on. Symbol is larger, and overall sculpting is definitely better. Definitely took more time in sculpting the DC Direct one than they did with the Mattel one. And the yellow is also different as well. The DC Direct one's more metallic yellow, while Mattel one is just a plain yellow color. I would say that the DC Direct one is definitely the one to get, and if you can't find them, this would be a nice substitute for the DC Direct one, and it does have better articulation, so it's good for people who likes to take action poses with their figures and or stop motion, stuff like that. This would work way better than the DC Direct one. And so there you have it, the two Sinestros. And thanks for watching.